All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true, sincere brethren out there, pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked, defiled kingdom with this word, and to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you few women. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, enduring and going to that cross, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. All right? So let's crack this lesson in. Started off with the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. So we've woke up. We've realized that we are oppressed, and really we're sick and tired of it. And it makes us mad. It makes us angry. It drives us to the point of really going insane. Every time you go to work, you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then when you have a day or a couple of days off, maybe a few days off, you're still thinking about work. Even on your day off, you're still thinking about work. This is hell. This is oppression. We are being oppressed on all levels. All right, let's go into that word oppression. In the Hebrews, I believe the transliteration is pronounced Oshek. Now the definition: oppression, extortion, injury, oppression, extortion, gain by extortion. So we are being oppressed because we are going through extortion. When you extort something, the practice of extorting money or other property by the use of force or threats. So what's going to happen if you don't pay your bills? You are going to be forced to leave your home, whether it be an apartment, a house. What if you're not paying your water bills? Well, through extortion, you're going to be forced to have your water shut off. So Esau has oppressed us through the act of extortion. If you're homeless and you have nowhere to live, and let's say you invest in a tent and you set up a tent somewhere, Esau will oppress you by extorting you, making you leave. So this place, Babylon the Great, really should be called Babylon the Great Oppression, because this place really just weighs on you, or weighs down on your spirit. This place is set up to make the Israelite man, woman, and child to be tired, used up, not wanting to call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because spiritually this is Egypt all over again. And just like how Pharaoh ruled over us with rigor and with vigor, we're going through the same thing in modern day Egypt. So it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Let's go to the book of Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time, and times, and dividing of time. So as it says in the scripture, the saints are worn out. And according to the scriptures, the saints are Israelites. Who are the Israelites today? The Negro, Latino, and Native American, according to their father their father's genetic line. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. You have Israelites, their whole life is just work, work, and work. And then by the time they get home and they want to do other things, they're sleepy, their body's all tired and beat up. So they don't have the energy to do anything that they enjoy outside of going to work. So this society is full of oppression. This society is not right. And this is the casualty of being under the children of wickedness, being these Edomites. These Edomites are the children of wickedness, who constantly afflict us, who constantly try to weigh down on our spirit. Okay? But when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai delivers us, we're not going to catch this hell no more. We're not going to have to work anymore. Okay? But at this point in time, it seems like it's an ongoing routine. All right? So we are worn out. The word in the Hebrew, it says Bala. Definition: to wear away, wear out, to harass constantly. And we're constantly being harassed. Not just on your job, but in your day-to-day life. You are being harassed. You may walk into a gas station with a pocket full of cash, but you have the cashier keeping their eye on you as if you're about to steal something. You may be in a nicer neighborhood. Maybe you're doing some work. Maybe you even live there. But your neighbors, your wicked neighbors, these devils, are looking at you like you don't belong there, as if you're the face of crime. Here it is, you done worked all day and your boss is requiring you to stay for overtime, not giving you the choice, but telling you, hey, we need you for another hour, another 2 hours, another 3 hours. Hey, we need you to work a double day. So we're constantly being harassed. We are worn out physically and mentally. Okay? And he shall speak great wonders against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. We don't know what time we're in right now. We don't know if it's really 2019, if it's 2015, if it's 2023, because Esau has changed everything. He's even changed the laws of the Most High. That's why if a man has a woman and his woman commits adultery on him, Esau will allow it. He'll allow her to get away free with no consequences, and the man to get away free with no consequences. And for that man who was married to the woman who got adultery committed on him, he just has to deal with it. And if he takes matters into his own hands, he's going to prison if he gets caught for it. That's harassment. That's oppression. That is extortion. All right? So we're in some weird times, man. These times are weird as hell. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's prophecy. Okay? Let's go to 2 Samuel's. I believe it's chapter 7 and verse 10. Let me see. Yep, this is it. 2 Samuel 7 and 10. Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, that they may dwell in a place of their own. And right now, we're not dwelling in a place of our own. We're surrounded by heathens. We're constantly being harassed. We're worn out. We're working jobs that a lot of times we don't even care to work. You may have a few men here and there who are in this truth, who are working jobs that they can actually bear and endure. But you have other men who go to work and it's like they're miserable every time they step foot in that place. And move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more as before time. Who is the children of wickedness? These Edomites. Now, when you go to the book of Malachi, it tells you that Esau, tells you how Edom is the border of wickedness. So they are the wicked. And right now, we're being harassed. We're being oppressed. We're being worn out by the wicked, by these heathen, by the unjust laws that they've set up. But at this point of time, we're still being afflicted by the children of wickedness. But the Lord is going to deliver us, get us away from these devils, placing these devils in slavery, hardcore slavery under us. We're not going to keep going through this, man. This repetitive lifestyle, And then you're excited when you get a paycheck. And then with 3-4 days going by, you've already spent up more than half of it. Okay? This society is totally backwards and contrary to the ways of the Most High. That's why I read in Daniel 7:25 how Esau has changed the laws. Because really, you're supposed to get paid every day after work. You're not supposed to wait a week or 2 weeks. Okay? You're supposed to get paid every day that you do your job. And at the end of that day, you get paid up front. Now we're also in a time where, since everything is going digital, you may have a debit card, and you may want to withdraw money from your debit card. Esau will charge you just to pull money off of your card. So this society has to go down. This place has to go. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai cannot leave us here too much longer, because a lot of men in this truth, although we may smile and we do these lessons and we come off like we're okay, but deep down inside, man, we are on the edge. We are we are on the brink of insanity, man, because really our life is insane. We do the same things every day. And even if you step out for a drink, you may leave to go visit a brother somewhere else. But then, the grief and being worn down, it follows you no matter where you are. Those curses are on your ass. There's no escaping it. Okay? Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel and will plant them, that they may dwell in a place of their own, which is speaking of Jerusalem, and move no more. So we're not going to be moved anymore once the Lord plants us in our homeland. Neither shall the children of wickedness, being these Edomites, afflict them anymore as before time. And that's what we're going through right now. We're going through the afflictions being under these Edomites. Okay? Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? These nations don't care. They're not going to come and ask you, how's your day been? And if they do ask you how your day's been, they don't care. They're not going to ask if they can help you out, give you some money, because they know how we were destroyed. Our ancestors were brought here in slavery by force, and how we really have no resting place. How these devils have a 500-year head start. They're not going to care. They're not going to try to give you a helping hand, to try to set you up in your own business, to give you acres and acres and acres of land. And even if they did that, it's too late, because too much has been done unto our people. And the only way to pay us back is by your blood and by you being in chains. And when I say you, I'm speaking of all nations outside of the nation of Israel, because we've been enslaved under every single nation under heaven. It's just now presently we're under the captivity of Esau. But Esau has not been the only nation to afflict us and oppress us. For who shall have pity? Let's go into that word pity. The Hebrew's definition is kama, to spare, pity, have compassion on. So these nations, they're not going to show compassion unto us. Anytime that you hear about an Israelite being gunned down, do you really think these nations are sitting on the sideline crying, trying to figure out a way to help us? When they see the crime within our own communities, how Jake is killing Jake, do you think they're trying to come up with a plan to prevent it? Although it's a curse and it can't be done, but nevertheless, do you think they're going to go out of their way to come up with some kind of plan or some goal to have us in a decent condition, a better place? No. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem, or who shall bemoan thee? Going into that word bemoan, it says nude, to shake, waver, wonder, move to and fro, flutter, show grief, have compassion on. So these nations are not going to have compassion on us. They're not going through grief seeing that we're catching hell. They don't care. They're not crying and shedding tears because of what we're going through. All right? And if they do, they're probably an Israelite, okay? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? So how many times has a nation come to you, a different nation come to you and ask you, is there anything I could do to help? I'm sorry about what happened to your ancestors and what's happening to you today. Is there any way I can help you? Can I hire you at my job so that you can have money to feed your family? I apologize that, you know, your people have been raped, slaughtered without cause. How your women have been turned into whores. I apologize. I'm so sorry. They're not going to do that. Okay? Let's go to Psalms 14. And 4. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord? So our people, they're looking up to Esau to help them, but they're not calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Esau's devouring our people. Esau's destroying us. There's only one way out of this condition. And that only way out, that one way out, is through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now it sucks that, you know, a lot of us may be working jobs that we don't want to work. You have a few brothers who are working jobs that they're content with, you know, making, you know, decent bread or making easy money. Then you have other brothers who are busting their ass for breadcrumbs, and the job is just weighing down on them. But even if it's not your job, it could be your woman, your children, you know, just your day-to-day life. Things can be weighing down on you. But then you have a lot of our people who look up to the so-called white man. Well, if I can get this good job, if only I could become supervisor, if only I could become the manager. You know, they think that doing that will bring them comfort. Not knowing that as long as the children of wickedness are over us, they're going to afflict us one way or another. They're going to try to find ways to put us against each other. They can't stand seeing us uniting. That scares them. Okay, if you're disappointed or angry and you show it on your facial expression, these devils are going to get all nervous and messed up. not knowing that we're worn out, man. We're tired of this shit. Okay? But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is our way out. Not the workers of iniquity. Not Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord. So our people are being spiritually devoured, man. But at the end of the day, it's also our people's fault, because instead of calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the one who's going to save us, they're calling on these devils, these heathen, as if they're going to be the ones to save us. I'm going to close it out in Psalms 9:9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. So the Lord is not going to forsake the man, woman, and child who put their trust in him. Because at the end of the day, he was the one who put us in this position, this low condition. So he's the one that has to uplift us, exalt us out of this position. Okay? There's no need to trust on your enemies to get you out of oppression, seeing that they're your enemies. That's stupid. Okay? The whole point of your enemy is to be opposition against you, not to be on the same team as you. That would not make them your enemy. The Lord is our refuge. He's going to be the one to get us out of this oppression. So we have to hold on just a little bit longer. As hard as it is, it gets tough. You know, sometimes you may not even want to do a lesson because you don't even want to talk, because of the things you're going through in your day-to-day life. But really, that's all just demons trying to weigh down on you and throw you off, trying to get you out the truth, trying to throw a stumbling block upon you. But if we hold tight, if we put our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you know, keep fighting, keep the faith, keep enduring, no matter what we're going through, at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to make it where you can bear it. And at the end of it all, he's going to deliver you. Okay? For the Lord will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name, so that shows you need the names. You can't just call on whoever you want to. Don't listen to IUIC. All right? Don't listen to any camp out there telling you the name's not important or giving you the false name. It's all about knowing the name too. All right? And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. And as the scriptures, go into, seeking ye shall find. Seeking after the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he'll make a way for you, man. He'll make it to where you can endure. As tough as it can be, as much as this society weighs down on your mind mentally and physically, just keep fighting, man, because the Lord is looking for fighters. And that's a part of a fight, is catching the bruises and the beatings, Everything's not going to be a flawless victory. You're going to get hit a couple times here and there. But you have to stay in the fight. And that's also a part of the condition of the battle, is catching hell alongside our other brethren, all throughout the world, because we're all going through something one way or another. But the Lord is going to be the ones to uplift us and get us out of it. So with that, Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, it was simple and edifying. And until my next lesson, Shalom.